Thank you for tuning in to the Hip Hop Historian. You know how we get down. We get down real live and raw. Got some news you can use and some hip hop that's a tool to shine on. But most of y'all's underclassmen, aka some nerds. It's that middle.
What's going down, dog? It's Black. Hey, man, it's a lot of words out here, man. There's a lot of bucks out here, man. Guys, a lot of words out here. Chat. You can sit back like a nerd. Watch the bucks fly by. Watch the words go by. It's money when we share. with a fifth of Henny and a Remy with that fucking lemon twist. And you can pat me on the back, cause you know I got the cat. It's like that. It's like this. It's like the words they attract and shit. Oh yeah, he's a nerd. It's like this. It's like that. It's like the words they attack. And you can't take that. Yeah, what's up, black? I make you chuck on the words, cause I'm stuck in the box in the birds. I make you chuck from the words. You's a nerd, you's a nerd. I make you chuck from the words, cause I'm stuck on the box in the birds. I make you chuck from the words. You's a nerd, you's a nerd. It really ain't hard to see what you saw. Heads off to the body cats, y'all. Kicking this all night shit, oh. It's done to precision, done with incisions. Man, that's all those who make money with my wisdoms. So show me that dummy, and I'll have them runny, gritty, bubblegum and mommy. Yeah, let me find it. I clever my rest and get rid of the pest. Heat it like a meter, hang out with a maid, and then Christmas see. So then he's like, oh no, I use ya. I'm putting the oils and shit. And with the girls you tip like I tip. I don't know, stacking niggas like Brian's hot right the whole town. 22s on the spiders, don't wonder where I'm at. I'm a clown, that's how it goes. I'd rather crown you though. Only things I know is the ones with the vapor rub. I'm substituting the
Real God with all that fake shit.
Know your place.
Stop substituting the real God with all that fake snake shit. Know your place.
I make you upchuck from the words, cause I'm stuck on the box and the birds. I make you upchuck from the words, cause I'm stuck on the box and the birds. You feel me? DSB, holla at me, I'm real G. The nucleus. Wait to trust. We're fighting in the lust. Words, cause I'm stuck in the box and the birds. I make you upchuck from the words, cause I'm stuck on the box and the birds. You feel me? Make your finger real G. I mean, make your finger real G. You seen them? Have you seen them? 13, have you seen them? Make your finger real G.
Okay, we back on. Back at 99.9 broadcasting from the hip hop historian. I guess you would call this an intro, cause I wasn't even ready yet, yo, but they cut the camera off. You know your buttons gotta be right, and the light might not be good. But it's a pleasure to be here. Back like you might have seen me when I was floating. Every day, boy. Ready for a business deal. Quit playing. Now, in world news, last week, Vladimir Putin claimed he wanted peace. But then, just on Sunday, they bombed the kids' hospitals. Well, that war of Africa been going on for eons, and they still tripping. Look, the U.S. just sent back a sarcophagus that they found that they said was looted through Germany back before the Cold War. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get in good with Africa now because they fight for Africa. They lost to China. They got to get back in. The United States got to get back in the war. So they using Ukraine. Don't be no fool, man. Now, many quintessential American companies, we flipping back over to America, believe it or not, are not owned by Americans. In my study, it was over 150. It was more, but it started getting mundane after a certain point, so I stopped. Mundane meaning it didn't really make no sense. For all those who don't know what that means, it didn't make no sense to keep going because I had covered all the major ones. Now we're going to run down something for you right quick, just so you know. You think you buying American-based companies? You're not. Let's kick it off. Ben and Jerry's, famous ice cream. England owns that. It started, that's what I'm going to do with this one. I'm going to tell you where they started and then tell you where they at. It started in South Burlington, Vermont, but England owns that now. Burger King started out in Miami, Florida. Canada owns that now. Trader Joe's started out in California. Germany owns that now. This is really going to get you. American Apparel is not owned by Americans. It started out in Los Angeles, California, and it's owned by Canada now. (7-Eleven) started off in Dallas, Texas. Japan owns that now. Your popsicles. Everybody love popsicles. You couldn't tell me popsicles ain't owned by America. Started out in Oakland, California. England owns that now. So, if you really don't understand, it's a spiral going on around here. Hellman's Mayonnaise started off in New York. England owns that now. Dirt Devil started off in North Carolina. China owns that now. Forbes, yeah, the popular magazine that conducts all the billionaires' accounts and everything, started off in Jersey City, Jersey. China owns that now. The list goes on. General Motors, General Electric, Good Humor, Holiday Inn, Purina, Firestone, Gerber, Citgo, the Waldorf Astoria, who I got my hip hop Astoria for. You know, that's the best hotel ever, so it's the best hip hop location ever. Man, you see the walls, the tags, the graffiti. I got records, I got tapes. Quit playing. It's the hip hop historian. Get it on. China on that. China don't own me though, yo. Motorola, IBM, the legendary entertainment group, the movie makers. Yeah, they nothing's here. Frigidaire, Alka-Seltzer, the Chrysler Building, Spotify, Tesla, Snapchat, Universal Music Group, Hilton Hotel. Dairy Farmers of America is not owned by America. It is owned by China, people. So, to put it bluntly, there are a few more companies, there are other companies, they don't even know who bought them. This is not the America they show you on TV. They even own basketball teams, the Cleveland Cavaliers, Ritz Crackers, the New Jersey Nets. I'm just telling you, it goes on and on. But enough about that. Moving on with our next topics. In Sweden, it's science. In Sweden, there was some chimpanzees that did the natural thing that anything in captivity would do, was try to break out if there was an opportunity. They were smart enough and intelligent beings, so they tried to go back to their natural habitat. They had to kill them, and they said that it was because they didn't have enough tranquilizers. So basically, you took these beings from their natural habitat, enclosed them, and over animalized them, and because they were strong enough to retaliate, not even retaliate, just escape, and you didn't have enough tranquilizers, you said, we'll kill them. Just go and kill them. Well, melon having blacks in America did the same thing and do the same thing, and guess what, y'all? We get the same results as the chimps in Switzerland. Ain't enough tranquilizers. I don't kill them. Now, in Colorado, that's ironic because it's a couple of things that's going on in Colorado right now. But in Colorado, they got more questions than answers over the water disappearing. I also just learned that in Colorado, around the uranium fields or whatever, the way they was putting the waste or whatever, the water underneath that they do have, since they're having a shortage, is contaminated. I mean, it's the country that we live in that portrays such greatness and is full of so much deceit. They said that the drought is over climate control, but at the same time, the waters is contaminated. I will get to that story next. Well, no, I'm gonna get to that story after. Where we going next? You don't know the game. A major winter storm is moving across the Central Plains and Upper Midwest this week. You may think that because we're having these winter storms and it's getting cold, that global warming is going back to a back burner, but it's not. It's due to the global warming we getting these shocks of cold. But there's still been more warm days recorded than colder days out of temperature range. You know, the average. Out of average, it's been more out of average warmer days than it has been colder days. So, get ready. Europe is coming just not here, just only in the States, but all over. Look, Europe is coming out of a remarkable midwinter heat wave. Their degrees have been 15 to 20 degrees above normal. See, global warming is still going on. It's just that it's shifting. It's getting warm up there, and what was cold is coming down here to a point where as the warm going win. Nah, I did a report about Elon Musk sending some satellites up, but SpaceX just shot up 114 satellites today. Another SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket. Those are the rockets because they made the rockets big enough now to carry that many satellites. They're saying they're for agriculture and all of these things, but communication and control, media monitoring and all that is also a part of that. You're not going to be able to compete with them. They're going to have too many eyes in the sky. In food news, they want to do away with the plastic. Not that it's some contamination, but even with recycling, you don't get rid of plastic, so it's a pollutant still. And I believe we made this newscast short and sweet, I just want to give you the uranium facts. It's been toxic waste into the rivers like the Cayenne in South Dakota and the animals in Colorado. They said even far back as the 60s, they've been finding cows and all type of animals and things like that in the Colorado area, blue and glowing from radiation. North Dakota, maybe not the same as the animals, but the waters have been contaminated. It was like about 50 meals. The industry collapsed in 1978. They didn't have any more concern for the meals because the price of uranium fell. So, after that, they just basically had not too much concern. They removed some waste by trucks and trains. The regulators haven't even made a full account of whether they properly addressed the groundwater contamination. Another situation where everything is unknown. That's the country we live in, so Happy New Year from the Historian. This was a serious joint, and I hope it frees somebody. Any more facts before we get up out of here? Oh yeah, universal news. Did you know that trees are connected by their roots and the minerals and gases that they use to stay alive? They pass them along. That's why they grow in groups like that, and it not necessarily the same kind of trees. You notice how in the wild you may see this kind of tree right here, this kind of tree right here, this kind of tree right there. They're all connected in a sense where some scientists have labeled it as the earth being like one mass brain center, and these are the nerves that connect their neural network as far as trees go, and the mushrooms and stuff that grow around it. It's like a whole net. So they feed off of each other, although they're able to stand alone. Just some fun facts about the planet and where you at. You know what I'm saying? It ain't always serious. The one thing the hip hop historian will not be reporting on, God willing, is the death. Cause it's looking for all us, so I ain't looking for it. But basically, it's a pleasure to broadcast live from 99.9. Another serious joy. That I really truly hope frees somebody. We're gonna let this float out. So hip hop. Oh man, I ain't even gonna make no songs for the end. Stop lying, Tech. You got some more goddamn songs, man. What's going on? Huh? Them niggas shot at me. Huh? They shot at me. God! They shot at me. and I was just floating through. Try to free somebody, free somebody, free somebody. They say you can't go without money. I said I'll take that bet. Peace, love, and give me some more head grease, G.
Yeah, black from the middle finger click. He has a question for the sisters. The black queens on vacation. Do you feel what I feel inside? Do you see what I see inside? Do you know what I know inside? Just how far we can go inside. Do you feel what I feel? Do you see what I see? Do you know what I know inside? Just how far we can go. There is something It's your love I want, either you or you don't. Don't have me waiting for a long time. You ain't got bump and grind on the mind. Just give me all of you. That's all I need. Yeah. But most important of all, it's your love I want.